Happy holidays to everybody. Definitely not the outcome we wanted. I believe Illinois is a Final Four team.
Questions?
Dennis, Brad just said he was hoping you guys would press them because he thinks they handled that really well. Coming in, were you concerned about their ability to get out and run?
Well, the thing was field goal percentage. The pressure, if that was the case, we ended up forcing them into 10 turnovers for the game. Majority of those came in the second half. But when you shoot the field goal percentage that they shot in that first half, it'll give you confidence. They were 7 for 19 from three, and they shot 18 free throws, and they converted on 12 of them. We shot 5 free throws, converted on 3. We were 1 for 17 from the three-point line. The same shots that we made, I'll tell us guys to still shoot the same shots. So they did a good job. Again, I think they are a Final Four team.
Coach, 1 of 17 from 3 in the first half. Was that the catalyst for why you guys fell behind so much at the first half?
No, that's a good team we played. Top 10 in America, I think, at the end of the day. Like I said, that team is a non-traditional basketball team, and they've done a great job of playing and filling in the gaps as they've navigated ways to put their size on the court. Terrence Shannon is a potential first-team All-American, in addition to Naismith Player of the Year candidate. And when you have those type of stats to back it up, you have a good team. And I'm not taking anything away from them at all. But we're not going to ever win a game shooting 5 free throws in the first half and then shooting 1 for 17 from 3.
Dennis, is there anything in particular to be learned from tonight's game yet, or you don't know till the season unfolds more what you get from tonight?
Yeah, I'll have to watch the film, but when you're playing a top 10 team in America, you have to come away with a near perfect game in certain areas, percentage-wise, and I thought we did that. We were able, in that half, to have 6 points off turnovers. They had 0 points off our turnovers. We were able to have 14 points in the paint to their 16. We were able to have 4 second chance points to their 4. We were able to have 3 fast break points to their 8. We were able to have 5 bench points to their 3. They shot 20 free throws in the first half. A very physical team shot close to 20 free throws in the first half, and that generated their momentum. So if you see the ball go in 13, 14, 15, 16 extra times, that gives you confidence, especially when you're not shooting a certain percentage. Our team, we were able to shoot points in the paint and only 3 free throws. We saw the ball go in a minimized way, and I credit their defense, but I also credit their ability to get to the foul line. Their size for every position is at a very good pace. That's why I think that team is a Final Four team. They have skill all over the court. They have guys that can play in versatile ways, and these guys are battle tested. They are battle tested. You look at their experience. Most of them have played close to 100 games already, and just the shooting percentage in that first half put us behind, and it came from the free throw line. It didn't come from any other stat. Although they were hot from the three-point line, the deviation came from the free throw line for them in the second half. In the first half, I mean.
Dennis, when you say Illinois is a non-traditional basketball team,
Yeah.
is it their size mixed with their
I'll
ability
tell
to
you what that
transition?
team is. I grew up watching Illinois. Remember when they had Bardo, Kendall Gill, all those guys across the line? That team is similar to that when you look at skill and size for position and the ability to have moving parts. They didn't shoot the ball that hot in a half, I don't think, this entire season. And you guys probably know that. Hawkins, he made some tough threes. I thought Quincy made some unbelievable threes. He averaged 8 points and ended up going for 28. They were trying to get him 30 on that last part, which is awesome for him to try to accomplish that. But they were trying to get him going, and he was able to knock down some shots. He made 5 threes.
Sean, understanding that they shot the ball well, what do you guys feel like you need to improve defensively?
The game plan was to come out and try to get the ball and turn Shannon's hands, and he made the right plays. So hats off to him. He made that extra plays, and they knocked down shots. But I mean, we gotta limit our transition points. They got a lot of transition points, so we gotta get back on defense. That's where we can prove it.
Coach, it was Trent's first night as a starter. What was kind of the thought process heading into this game? And then Trent, how did you feel about your first performance?
Well, Trent earned that spot. Congratulations to him. And I thought he played well, 5 for 9 from the field, 1 from 4 from the 3. I thought he had 2 wide open threes to start the game that didn't fall for him that I'm sure he wants back. He did a decent job on the boards, had 4 rebounds in 20 minutes. And finished with 12 points and 2 steals. So I thought he had a solid performance. Definitely looking forward to the growth that he'll have for the remainder of the season.
I think I played really well going out there in my first game starting. I think it's going to the game, I was just looking to play physical, play hard, and I went out there, did that. Went out there, got some rebounds, 4 rebounds, and then I think offense just came for me.
Dennis, what do you tell your team, in the locker room after this one, in order to grow from this game and not deflate after a game?
Well, I look at it from this standpoint. It's an opportunity to gain lessons. And these lessons are coming from teams that will definitely be in the top, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds. That's who we've lost to. I think Jackson State is an NCAA tournament team as well. We just hadn't, this non-conference, been able to take advantage of playing ranked opponents and coming away with the win. I truly believe that we have been going in the right direction. I'm not gonna rip things apart or make these guys feel like something's wrong with them. It's a long season, and ultimately you want your guys to be able to come away, especially during this break, with a reflective mindset, meaning what you can do better in this stage as we start to embark on the SEC schedule. We have 1 game left before the year's out, and ultimately we'll just regroup, and as a staff we'll sort of, from my standpoint, I usually spend this time of reflecting on the entire season thus far, do a self-scout, and I'll come away with some really good answers to us moving forward and the adjustments we need to make.
Dennis, you've mentioned the strength of the opponents that you've
Yeah.
played a lot of the season, but how close do you think this team is, as you get closer to conference play, how close do you think this team is to be in an NC tournament?
We're very, very close. Very close. We're very close, and I'm excited about our trending because I think we're trending in the right direction. It's probably things that is not seen with the naked eye from the outside looking in, but from internal perspective, I see the pieces, I see the growth, I see guys trending in the right direction. And we hadn't played a great game this year. You guys think Minnesota win was a good game? No, we didn't play a great game this whole season where you have all your parts sort of, clicking. Tonight's game is an example of it. We shot 74 field goals. We didn't turn the ball over, so it wasn't those situations, wasn't self-inflicted. It was the lack of getting to the free throw line. One of our best players, Noah Carter, missed some bunnies inside. Our 3-point shooters, I will tell these guys to shoot the same exact shots because they were wide open.
Just on the 3-point shots there, I think of the 17 in the first half,
Yeah.
13 ended up in the hands of people that are below 30% shooting
Yeah.
percentage this season. Is that game planning? Is that execution? Just what?
In terms of the
from that
threes
standpoint?
that we missed?
Yes.
So we were 1 for 17 in the first half. We ended the game 6 for 27. So that means we were 5 for 10 in the second half. Is that what that means? Right? 5 for 10. It's just a tell of 2 halves. When you look at it, we had the right shots going up in the first half. I think when you see Connor Vanover, who's consistently has made shots throughout his career, they were wide open. You can't draw up an even better play for those wide open threes. And nothing taken away from our opponent. They played great. That's a Final Four team. I believe they will win the Big Ten. That's how I feel. That team is remnants of the team where I mentioned Kendall Gill and those guys in the early 90s, late 80s. That is a good basketball team we just faced. The balance of it is this. We have to put our best foot forward as we continue to do it every day in practice, and I'm proud of my guys for doing that. They hadn't gotten deflated after any loss at all this season, and I'm not going to ridicule or talk down to them or do anything but what I've always done, and that's encourage our guys to play with confidence and regroup during this break. I wish everyone the same, right? You have to be able to reflect, take a step back, and that's what we'll do.
Final question?
Hey, Coach Gates, have you, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Two questions.
There's the last couple games given up over 90 points defensively. What can you see that needs to change there?
Free throw line. I wish we can call our own fouls. I wish we can. I wish we can. I mean, I think that would be a cool rule in the new age of college basketball as we continue to kind of navigate things. Coaches get about 5 of their own fouls they can call, each coach, and you run out of them. And I think that will help us negate some runs. But, you know, these guys did a great job. They did a great job. They made some tough shots, some tough and ones. Our and ones rolled out when we got fouled. I thought the one situation that was kind of clear was, I don't think Shannon even saw the rim, but he came down, leaned forward, drew the foul, and sort of just threw it up and it went in. We did the same thing. We didn't draw the foul. That's where I wish I could use a foul call. You know, hit the buzzer on the table, foul. I think that would be a cool rule, but you know, we were able to get some physical baskets, but we wasn't able to come away with the foul and the and one. I think Trent had the only one. You had 2 of them, 2 and ones. You had 2 of them. Show them muscles, man. 2 and ones.
I was just gonna ask, as you look at, you know, you said reflect during this break, when it comes to opportunities, minutes, when do you start, or do you start playing in youth and experience that you gain versus, you know, guys who are younger, freshmen, sophomores, guys who have a lot of eligibility left?
You know, the best thing about college basketball and the best thing about our young guys is that they know they are not going to get anything and they'll continue to earn everything that they get. I think that's the testament of any leadership position. You want your guys to get it the right way. And I'll never look at it from that perspective that you just explained, because I want my guys to earn everything, every second, because that's what the real world is. When this ball stops bouncing, they're gonna have to earn a check. They're gonna have to do things on time. They're gonna have to always be held accountable. They're gonna have to continue to mature. And guess what? Curveballs are coming. Curveballs are coming. And they're gonna have to address those curveballs in a emotionally intellectual way. They can't pout. They are not gonna be able to ask their parents, AAU coach or a high school coach, because they're not on the job with them. They're not in these places or in these journeys that present some difficulty. These guys have earned everything, and Sean East is a prime example. He didn't pout based off last year. He earned everything that he got, and he's playing unbelievable basketball because on the other side of hard work has been his reward of his play. He's been playing tremendous basketball, so has the other guys. They're continuing to get better, and it's for a reason, because they've been held accountable and they've not been given anything, and they've earned every single thing, every single minute that they've gotten. So that's how we'll approach this entire season. And we play game by game, and I tell all our guys, the most important opponent is the person you look at in the mirror every day. And you have to defeat that person. That is the person you have to defeat. And if you do that, you'll be very successful in short term as we play this game of basketball, and then long term. when it comes down to being a real responsible adult.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.